What has the most surreal moment been so far, do you think?
I think being at the Grammys, probably. Because when I got there, I felt so out of place there anyway, and I thought that someone was just going to come and tell me off for being there, and like kick me out and be like, "Go on there, England." But it was like, it was really, really amazing, and it was like at the Staples Centre, like in the kind of the walkways around the auditorium, was like everyone just walking around, like really normal, like, and they're really strict about like people walking in and out of the auditorium when the show's going out live, so. Out in the wings was me, P Diddy, Neil Diamond and Jay-Z just hanging out, like literally. I mean, I weren't chatting to them, they didn't know who I was, but yeah, we were all just there, and I was just like, what the hell? And then I got to my seat and Snoop Dogg was there, and I was like,
Are you kidding?
yeah, and like you two were in front of me, like, and it was just the most surreal thing ever.
Did you have any conversations with any of them? Like, were you able to kind of be like, oh my god?
I
Like,
did
what
with Neil Diamond, yeah, because I played the Music Cares dinner for him a couple of nights before, and a few days before that I tried to pull out of it last minute because I was so overcome by the Grammys, and I got a performance on the Grammys last minute.
Yeah.
So I was so like, I don't know what I'm doing, I needed my mum, and I was in LA and she was away in London, I didn't know what I was doing, and the last thing I wanted to do was learn another song because I didn't know Crackling Rosie, because all the other songs that I do know of his had already been taken by other artists.
Yeah.
So I was like, I've got to learn this new song and sing it in front of him, like, you know, I just like pooed myself. But I didn't pull out of it. I did it, but then he heard that I'd been stressing out about it and I'd cried about it and been really scared.
Oh god.
So he came and was like, I'm really sorry that I stressed you out. Like, you know, I didn't mean that. Like, I just wanted you to perform. So he was really, really lovely. And when I went up for Best New Artist, as I was walking around, I felt so out of place, and I saw Coldplay, who I've never met before, and I felt like they were my brothers or something, or they were my uncles. I was like, who do I hug? I was like, oh my god, help me! And like, when I saw Duffy, I felt like I was with my sister or something, and like, it was just, do you know what I mean? Like them things from home.
Yeah.
It was just like, because it was so surreal, and everyone there was a superstar that I've grown up knowing of.
Yeah.
Seeing them, I was just like, it was like a little piece of home in like the biggest circus ever.
You've been yanked out of your country and kind of like, you know, trotted around.
Yeah, no, it is difficult being away from home, but like, you know, it's just like such an opportunity, and that's probably my phone. Sorry.
Oh.
Actually, no, it's not my phone because my phone is over there, and that's over there. Yeah, it's an opportunity, and you know, a lot of artists don't get this, especially on their first album. Like, I didn't even think I'd get the opportunity to release my debut album from the UK here.
Yeah.
Same as American artists here. Like, if you look at, I'm not comparing myself to her at all because we're completely different, of course, and I have not got the same thighs as her. But Rihanna, on her third record, is now a huge star in England. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And like, I don't know. So I wasn't expecting this at all. But so it's nice to be here. But sometimes it gets like, if you're just being homesick anyway, like you would be if you're just away for like, you know, on a holiday for 2 weeks, there's a couple of days where you're a bit like, oh, I kind of wish I was at home actually.
Yeah.
But like when you're here, I've been here for 5 months pretty much, and I'm starting to really miss stupid things like brands, as well as my family and friends and my bed and my bedding. I'm starting to miss like Lenore, which is a fabric softener, and like, do you know what I mean? And like gherkins, and like Flora butter. Like I'm starting to miss really stupid, pathetic, petty stuff. 100 capacity room to like play like a 5,000 capacity room, or like I think it's like almost 3,000, isn't it, Massey Hall?
Yeah.
Like I've been touring so much, like, and it's like my third time in Toronto. So yeah, I kind of chat a bit more now, you know, a bit more of a professional. Work the crowd. Or
You have them eating out of your hands. What are some of your favourite covers to do on stage now?
Well, I love doing Many Shades of Black, the Raconteurs song I did with them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was such a thrill to be asked to do that by them and sing their song. So I love doing that, and I love doing it in my band because, like, my band are wicked. I love my band so much. They're so amazing. Also, like, love doing Etta James covers. Sometimes I usually do Fool That I Am, but sometimes I'd rather go blind. I do what else? I do Sam Cooke as well, and I do the Make Feel My Love Dylan track, which is on the album.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna for my New York show, I'm gonna be adding a Brandi Carlile. I love her so much, Brandi Carlile.
She's great.
Blows my mind. I think she is so good. So I'm gonna do Hiding My Heart and Turpentine at the Roseland. I don't know. It's kind of fun because I'm in like stages like of like finishing my first album, like kind of work. You know, when I say working, I don't mean like 9 to 5. I mean like working as in like working my arse off. I don't mean like, I don't think my job is a job really. You know. Yeah, but you know, but it's like I don't want to play that many. I don't want to play like whole songs of new songs yet because I don't mind people hearing. I don't mind if they get on the internet, but I don't want people having opinions on new songs that I might not even use yet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really scares me. So that's why I don't really want to do new songs. So it's nice just to like every day me and my guitarist just learn a cover, whether we do it live or not, or a radio show or whatever. It's just fun to kind of be doing other stuff, other new songs, you know, which makes it so that I don't get bored of my 19 record.
That's fantastic. In terms of, you know, this last album was about, you know, heartbreak and kind of getting over that and longing. Do you have any idea about the themes that you're drawn to writing about for, you know, your next?
Yeah, no, it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same problem with the boys that I've always had. Worse. They've had them all worse. They're worse these days. But yeah, I mean, it's not as like pathetic as the first album. The first album, it was like, no, but it was the first time I was proper in love. It wasn't just a teenage fling. It was like I would die for that boy. Do you know what I mean? So when it went sour, and it was so good, and when it went sour, I'd never been so in love, and when something went sour, it never affected me that much. But with this, it just like broke my heart. So that's what that one was kind of about, and it was like really like, love me, like please don't do this, you're gonna ruin it. Whereas this one's kind of like, all right, it's over, fuck off then, get out of my house, pack your bags, get out of my bed. But it's more kind of like that, but it's still sad, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm gonna have a few upbeat songs. I've got a Zach Capella tune that's just like, it's about this boy that I met in the summer, and like he was like, and I don't really trust people very easily, and I never have. It's not because of what I do, I just never have. I've never been that up for meeting brand new people. And this guy, and like nothing really happened, but like we kind of went on like a few dates, as you guys would say, and he tried to sell a fucking story to the Sun newspaper.
I know that you've also talked a bit about how, you know, in the future, and one thing that you would consider doing is writing songs for other people. How did you figure out that that was kind of the way to go, or that that was, you know, I guess, as they would call it in the business, a revenue stream? Like
writing my own songs.
Well, yeah, but I mean, writing for other artists.
I don't know. I mean, I write my own songs because so I can sing them with passion, so I can know what I'm singing about and be convincing. Because like, my favourite artist is Etta James, and even though she never wrote any of her songs, she is the most convincing artist, like singer ever. And I believe every single word and breath and note that she does. But writing songs for other people, that was my intention anyway. Before I started doing this, I never ever in my wildest dreams ever thought I'd get a record deal. So I thought like, and I didn't really want a record deal, if I'm honest. I didn't want to be in front of the camera. I wanted to be behind it. I wanted to be an A&R or something. I was just like, because I didn't think it was going to happen, I didn't want to bother dreaming about something that would never happen. So I think I just kind of settled for doing behind the scenes stuff, which just kind of, I don't know. But now I have this, I would never ever want to swap it for anything in the world. But writing songs for other people, like, you know, I am a songwriter, and I'm not taken seriously as a songwriter yet, as serious as I am as a singer. But that's fine, because that will come in time, and I'm on my debut record. But I am a proper songwriter, do you know what I mean? And like, and my repertoire of writing songs is broad. I can write jazz and I can write pop, and I'm starting to learn how to arrange like string arrangements and stuff like that. And there's like, I wrote this song which needs bikinis in it, and I'm not going to get in a bikini for a video for the world to see. So I said in an interview, I've got this song, but Pussycat Dolls should have it, and they actually want it. It's great. They haven't heard it yet, so they might hate it. But I don't know. It's just like, you know, I don't want to be 50 years old and still singing Chasing Pavements. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm not like, if this ends in like 20 years, I'm not gonna just be like, you know, music's my life, I'm going to keep doing. I'm not going to embarrass myself. Do you know what I mean? If I lose like whatever spark it is that's going on, I'm not going to like continue and just be embarrassing. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather just go and live in a beautiful little house somewhere.
Well, and it would be
some like husband that paints airplanes or something.
No, but I do think in some ways, you know, the saddest thing in the world is people who are so terrified of giving up performing that they will, you know, keep going out on, let's say, the casino circuit and singing the one hit that everyone wants to hear.
I could never do that.
Well, first, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
And I was wondering how you were going to celebrate it other than performing.
If I was in London, I'd probably go out with my friends. I had a panic attack about 3 weeks ago. Like, my mate was like, "Why are you playing in New York on your 21st?" I was like, I don't know. I don't know actually, like, because like my last show in England was in December, so I could have done like a really big show in Brixton, like Brixton Academy, which is where I grew up.
Yeah.
And I was just like really upset, and I was like, I don't know, I don't even see my friends and my family. I got really upset. But like, you know, it's not, my album's done in the UK. It's been out for like 15 months. But yeah, if I was at home, I'd go out and have a huge party. But I'm doing MTV Unplugged the next day, so I won't be drinking. I'll go and have maybe like a glass of champagne with some orange juice in it, some Bucks Fizz, and then go to bed early. That's what I'll be doing for my 21st.
Yay! Happy birthday to you! Awesome. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.